Iron Man Design Log Index, Mark 1, Day 1. This armor was originally intended to be a safe casing for the magnet in my chest, keeping shrapnel away from my heart. Not to mention the weapons I needed to get me out of that 10 Rings insurgents cave in Afghanistan. But now that I'm back in my workshop, I can build a better version, a Mark II, that can make sure people can't use my weapons for evil intent ever again.
Are you sure you're ready for your first flight, Mr. Stark?
We won't find out unless we try, Jarvis. Dummy, you're on fire detail, okay? No, dummy. Only if I'm actually on fire, okay? Woohoo! This is great.
Sir, there is a potentially fatal buildup of ice occurring.
Okay, that's less great. Jarvis, deploy the flaps. Design log, Day 23. Iron Man Mark III tackles the icing problem, as well as perfects repulsor-based boot propellant technology. The smart targeting system is pretty impressive too, if I do say so myself. And I do. Day 30. Though the Mark III passed with flying colors in Galmira. Flares! I almost failed to reach Pepper in time when she was attacked by Stain in his Ironmonger armor. I've got to improve the suit's delivery system. Mark IV, vertical delivery system, test 5. All right, Jarvis. Here goes everything.
Commencing drop, sir. Not very subtle, is it, sir?
No. Back to the drawing board. I wonder if Edison had days like this. Day 189. I couldn't get the suit transport problem off my mind.
We love you, Iron Man.
But it's like Dad used to say. At Stark Industries, we never stop innovating. But I think I've cracked it with the Mark V. It's lighter, has less armaments, but breaks down into a smaller bundle the size of a briefcase.
Mr. Stark, Mr. Hogan is here to drive you to the airport. Your flight to Monaco leaves in 30 minutes.
Just a second, Jarvis. I want to finish assembling the Mark V first.
You're going to a Formula One race, sir. Will you really need the Iron Man there?
Humor me.
In the biggest shock of the race, Tony Stark himself has chosen to get behind the wheel of his company's sponsored... Wait, no, a man has gotten on the track. He'll be killed. No, he's attacking the cars with whips. And winning.
Told you so.
I stand corrected, sir.
Day 199. The Mark IV got an unexpected endurance test when Rhodey, wearing the Mark II, tried to take my birthday party down a notch. Kinda had the opposite effect. I prefer working with Rhodey, as we did a few days later, taking out an army of hammer drones. It'll be tough to top the Mark VI's 200 petawatt turn and burn laser system. But as a wise man once said, here at Stark Industries, we never stop innovating. Not my first choice for a romantic dinner. I mean, I know Spago banned me since that incident with Miss Belize, but that was months ago.
I learned long ago that you lived in this lab, so this was the only way we'd get a date. Thank you, dummy. And I'm celebrating with a gift. Go on, open it.
Colon...
Colentote.
From a Japanese local dialect, kata korantote. Don't get stiff shoulders.
Go on, open it.
Oh, wow.
Do you like the color? They come in several if...
No, no. These are great. I love them. What are they?
Magnets that can keep magnetic power permanently. Made in Japan.
Haven't I seen famous golfers and the world's top athletes wearing these?
That you have, sir. Koran uses alternating north-south polarity orientation to maximize magnetic field flow. This allows its effects to span across the body's surface without creating a dead zone. This improves blood flow and is good for the body in other ways. In Japan, it is a certified piece of medical equipment. It is good for athletes.
You always complain about getting banged up after every one of these fights you keep getting yourself into.
Somebody else always starts it. Jarvis, I'd like to open a new project file.
At once, sir.
The bracelets have inspired me. I know exactly what my next armor innovation will be.
Which is...
For me to know, Miss Potts, and the world to soon find out.
To be continued in Marvel's The Avengers, only in theaters.